Hey my baby, and how you doing? I am Linda Lynn, and in my last video, if you didn't watch it, I tell you that my hair is chewed. When I tell you it's chewed, I'm talking about the ends of my hair. A lot of you guys have watched it, and some of you did leave y'all comments and y'all concerns about just being able to feel grown, feel sexy, feel sophisticated, be able to maintain your hair with great maintenance without having to overexert yourself to look and feel good after styling your hair on wash day. So I told y'all in the video I'm gonna be bunning my hair on blowing out hair. I have did several buns on my hair throughout last year and the year before that with wet hair, and now I'm just really trying to venture off into being able to maintain the length, the integrity, and mainly for the sure fact, the health of my hair and scalp. So I'm going to be starting off with using the Talia YG. This is going to be her African healing oil. Well, it looked like it's a Earl. Well, we're gonna be putting this on my scalp. I'm switching the part up. You can call this the church girl bun or the sleek me out bun, whatever we gonna call it. But if you are someone who is suffering with retaining length, and I know I have a lot of I don't have too much, but I do have breakage upon my edges. That's something that it isn't drastic because my edges aren't thinning out. I take really good care of my edges and the nape of my hair. I do change my parts around, so I have not yet suffered with true thinning of edges from doing buns. So we got the Earl in our hair. I'm just going to do a little something, make sure I can feel it on my scalp. Not too much because you don't want to run it down your head, your forehead. But this oil right here, it's a little like, it's a little runny, just a little bit, but not enough to where if you overly apply it, it's gonna be a problem. Cause it for me, it don't break me out. Next, I'm gonna be using my Blue Magic coconut oil, and this I'm going to use for sealing before I go in with my gel. If you're going to be wearing a bun on blowing out hair, especially if you have thick hair, I feel to believe that having something to allow the gel to touch before it actually just hits the edges, because we know that a lot of the gels don't have good ingredients in them, especially if you're going to be trying to wear your hair sleek. I'm going to say put a little hair grease on it. I was trying to get my Nature's Blessings. I don't know where I put it at, but that's another good hair grease to use. And I'm going to just take some of the hair grease and just work it through the length of my hair. I'm also going to kiss this hair grease upon the length of my hair. So that's what we're going to be doing. Somebody might say, oh, you know, aren't you doing a little bit too much? You just put oil on your scalp and now you're putting hair grease. The hair grease is actually touching the hair. I want you to notice that. And we also want to hit the sides. So we mainly is putting hair grease around the perimeter of our hair, because this usually are the spots that are neglected and are the parts that get a lot of the tension from you slicking it back. I don't do my puffs or my buns tightly. I just do them to where it really is giving sleekage, but not to the point to where I feel like, damn, it's pulling my eyelids back. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do it that tight. So next we have our board bristle brush. We're gonna brush that in first. I just cleaned my brush so it is a little wet. You can wet your brush just a little bit for pliability if you choose. But I'm just making sure I have the grease brushed in. And as you see, you could go ahead on about your day like that. All right, so we have that. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more hair grease on it, just a little bit. All right, so we have that brushed in. Next, I'm gonna be taking a Stronghold gel. This is gonna be the Gummy Professional hair gel. I'm only using a small amount for right now. And we're gonna put that along the edges. If you wanna use the edge control, you can, but it may just defeat you using the hair grease. So we're just gonna put a little bit of the gel, and we're going to get to just laying. So that way, we just doing enough and not too much. Now for the ends of the hair, it's really all on you and what you want to do. I'm usually the type to wear, if I was wearing my hair curly, I would have had a leave-in on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of that hair grease and I'm going to just run it through my hair. Run it through the ends of my hair. Or you could spray your hair with a Earl Sheen. It just depends on what you want to do. But I'm going to grease mine because it's been really cold outside and it's going to be raining as well out here in Southeast Louisiana. It's going to be raining a lot this coming week. So I'm going to try to maintain my little ends of my hair and also just bunning right now because the weather is about to be atrocious and nasty, and I really don't have the time to be overly blow drying my hair because I have to get my hair ready for my birthday next week. So I'm gonna be doing another blowout, and then I'm probably gonna do some little wine curls in my hair. So I do suggest you take your time with brushing with your board bristle brush. Enjoy the motions of it. It just feels good. It also offers scalp stimulation. Don't be too rough. And get a board bristle brush that actually works with your hair. I know some women do like to use the ones that a lot of the men use, the Dianes. Make sure it works well for you. You know, everybody have a different type of board bristle brush that does the job, and then some people have board bristle brushes that go against the grain of the hair. So get you a brush that actually is going to go towards the grain of your hair, and that you can get comfortable with using, that don't be having your scalp on fire. Okay, so there we have it. I'm gonna put a little more hair grease at the nape of my hair and brush that in. Not just a little carefree little bun. We actually need protection, okay? So, and they have to take shape. All right, so now if you want to take the opportunity to jazz your edges up, you can do that. I'm just showing you what I'm doing currently, okay? We next gonna take an extra large elastic band. Lord, you can see some of my flyaways. We have our Diane. I think this is a Diane. I'm not sure if this is a Diane donut, but this is a mesh donut. You could get this from your local beauty supply store. If y'all want a link to it from Amazon, I'm gonna try to put that in the description box below. Okay, so now we are going to be forming our bun. Real simple lot. So I guess I'm gonna turn around. I mean, I can't see You'll have to guide me, friend. Okay, so we just tuck in, and that feel about right. We just tucking and going with the tuck. So go at the tuck now. Go at the tuck. That feel good, okay? And make sure you don't feel a bun. You gotta make sure you don't feel it no more. That's the thing too. All right. And then I need to get another scrunchie. So I could lay that around. I thought I had thought I dropped one. But let me get another scrunchie. Well, at this time, you could either use your scarf to like lay your hair if you want it to be extra laid, you know, and at this time, if you want to, you could do your edges, you know, do what you have to do. But the whole premise of the video is to make sure, and doing your bun is to make sure it's durable. You know, if somebody gets to bopping and weaving and slapping and twerking, you want for the bun to not go nowhere. You want for the ends of the hair to be tucked and secured. You should not be able to see none of the ends, you know what I'm saying, from no angle. The ends are supposed to be secured. They're supposed to be all the way thoroughly secured. And I feel like that is what's really going to bring about the most comfort for your hair and for the ends of your hair. So take it easy around the perimeter, around the edges and the nape, and you should be fine. You know, you should definitely be fine. Some of my hair, I'm trying to make sure it's like looking even as I had brushed it. But this is just a natural blown out bun. You could do this on your relaxed hair. You could do this on your Tex-Lax hair. Like I said, the main star show ingredients is going to be your oil, it's going to be your hair grease, and it's also going to be your gel of choice. And you want to use a gel that you know works well for you. You know, something that is not going to be too watery and not too much. So you're not trying to overly gel the bun. You're just trying to make sure it looks clean and presentable. You know, not saying that if you just choose to use the hair grease, it's not going to look clean and presentable. It's all about what you want to do. And I also put the hair grease on the ends of my hair. So you could call it a little grease bun if you want, but it's not to the point to where if you go out in the high heat, you're going to be sweating and the hair grease is going to be coming from your hair because we have brushed it in thoroughly, okay? And we did not apply it to the scalp. That's something else I just want to lay out on the table for you. So here we have it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop that in the comment box below this video because I would love to talk to you. And I am signing out of this piece now. Love you lots. Tater tots.